Hi everyone, my name is Brooke Hand, and today's date is June 23rd. The password that I received for this speech is popcorn. Here's my audience that I have for this speech. A couple of months ago, I was scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed in my free time, clicking play on whatever video happened to pop up. Now usually, these videos are completely pointless and a total waste of time. But it's an addiction I can't seem to kick. These videos are typically of kids saying cute things, or presidential candidates saying some not so cute things. However, this day was different. On this day, I came across a video that had been posted by Mercy for Animals, a charitable organization whose mission is to better the lives of animals everywhere. I'm sure you already know what kind of video I'm talking about. You know, the kind that exploits the factory farm workers the way factory farm workers act when they think no one is looking. You've probably seen a similar video or two at some point in your life, so I'm going to spare you the details. I myself had seen several of these videos in my lifetime, so I'm not quite sure why this particular one made such an impact on me. Maybe it was because the girl who was talking in the video, persuading her audience to stand up to these corporations, was about my age. Or maybe it was because, after a little research, I realized that the dairy farm, where the footage had been taken, was only miles away from where I live. Whatever it was, this video really hit home for me. I've been doing a lot of thinking since I saw this video. What was it in this video that brought up so much for me? That made me start thinking of the morality behind eating meat and dairy, or that made me start thinking about our relationship with animals in an existential way. I've been vegetarian for most of my life. This originally rooted from a classic case of a child being a picky eater, but once I got older, my motives for not eating meat started to change. I went from thinking that meat tasted gross to thinking that the idea of eating meat was gross. Then, after watching this Mercy for Animals video, along with many others, I made the decision to switch my diet from a vegetarian one to a vegan one. Now, before I scare you too much, I'm going to say that I'm not here to tell you all to stop eating meat or dairy. That's not at all my argument. I used to think that veganism was downright stupid, actually. Sure, I can obviously see why someone wouldn't want to eat the animal itself. But why would consuming their milk or eggs be of any harm to the animal at all? Not to mention, I thought we needed animal products. I was told my entire life we need to eat our meat for protein and drink our milk for calcium, along with other essential nutrients we get from animal products. However, these are all complete misconceptions. Cows who are raised for their dairy actually live in way more agony than a cow who is raised for their meat. Dairy cows are taken advantage of again and again for their entire lives. I never thought I'd say this, but if you're trying to choose between giving up either meat or dairy products, choose dairy. Because believe it or not, it's actually way more humane. And for the concerns pertaining to our health when becoming vegan, we can actually get all of that protein and nutrients we need from plants. And there are actually a lot of studies that point to veganism being a really good thing for our health. But again, I'm not here to tell you to become vegan. That's not why I told you all of that. I told you that because I want to show you how powerful the work of Mercy for Animals can be. I mean, their videos actually drove me to make a huge change in my life. And I'm also not saying that veganism is the answer to this problem. I believe that the answer is in raising awareness of these conditions and further exploiting these farms until they change their ways. Mercy for Animals has already made so much progress in making this happen. They even have plans of expanding their campaign worldwide. However, they need your help to do so. They currently don't have the funds that are needed to expand internationally. But with the help of your donation, they will be one step closer in being able to make this dream happen. Mercy for Animals is most known for their undercover work in factory farms all over the US. Every piece of footage that they have in their videos, they have filmed themselves through the work of undercover agents posing as factory farm workers. Through these videos, they spread awareness to every one of their viewers. They shed light on the dark conditions of the factory farm industry. It had honestly been years since I'd seen a video like theirs. I used to have to watch them when I was in health class in junior high and high school. So somehow, I got the idea that since there wasn't as much buzz around me about these conditions anymore, that the problem had been taken care of. However, Mercy for Animals opened my eyes to the huge problem that is still happening today. Once again, I ask for your help. Mercy for Animals is an incredible organization whose mission is to make this a better world for all animals. But they need your support. They ask for your support by either simply signing a petition or donating any amount, no matter how small. If you feel at all compelled to help, it's nothing to put your name on a list. It doesn't cost you anything, and it might take you a couple minutes to do. As of right now, every single dollar that is donated to Mercy for Animals will be matched, up to $250,000. So if you think that mere $5 you have to spare sounds like nothing, how does $10 sound to you? You certainly don't need to become vegan to help this cause, but becoming more mindful of where your food comes from is a great place to start. I would like to thank Mercy for Animals, Animal Charity Evaluators, Activist Facts, and Discourse Society for providing me with a lot of the information that I was able to share with you today. I would also like to thank my audience.